favorites, I am tired. My body clock is broken, but I want to have you guys with me this week as I try to put out some cakes I have at the weekend. It is Tuesday. Today's baking day. I'm getting all the sponges in the oven today. Yes, they're gonna be fine. I bake to freeze. It's a thing. It's standard practice. You'll be okay. Yeah, and then we're gonna do that and make a big batch of buttercream, and we're gonna be good because I have that and flowers going out at the weekend. So hopefully I will manage to keep you guys with me for the week and remember to record all along the way, because I would love to do more of this. I really would. I'm also invited to a wedding at the weekend, so maybe I'll get cute with you guys and you guys can get to see that I actually do clean up nice, you know. Trick, by the way, I think I've showed you guys how to tie an apron. You loop it, yeah, you loop it twice if you don't want it to come undone. So 1, 2, pull. Then you do your bow. It's not going to ever come undone. You're not gonna have to like redo your apron over and over and over. Let's get to baking. To know me is to know that I hate lying in pans. So I usually do them the night before so that I don't do, like, they take away something from me when I'm doing it. It's such a tedious activity. I had an emergency. I don't have pineapple for the carrot mixture that I was doing here, so he dropped this off for me. Say hi, vlog. Hi, vlog. Thank you, Cookie. Shab. Whenever people ask if I don't have any like cut-offs or things like that, no, I don't. I don't, because I tried to get this one like just dipped a bit. It's not that hectic. If it was a lot more, then I'd be worried, but it's perfectly fine. I don't have scraps because I tried to get the cakes to bake like this, and sometimes they do and sometimes they dome ever so slightly, but I don't have a lot of scraps because I want people to get as much cake as possible. So I bake at a lower temperature than expected. If they rise slowly, they generally don't dome. This is domed for me, right? So I don't get to have a lot of scraps to work with, and I love that. I love that I don't throw away a lot of cake. I do trim around the edge and stuff, but then I really try to give you all as much cake as possible. I do. All cooled down, and this is how I freeze, right? I remember to do this, like I'm going through a lot of cake. I cut the cake first, right? Because this is how I do my layers. I don't bake as a single layer. I bake as like a very high sponge that I cut and make into 2 layers, like so. So for freezing, I'll cut it in half and then I'll put some of the parchment paper that I had lining the pan in between, such that if I'm going to ice later, I can separate them a lot easier and they aren't sticking, and then I don't have to thaw the cake completely before I start icing it, because it's better to work with when it's very cold anyway. Then I'm gonna put the top back on and cling wrap this twice and put that in the freezer. So it looks like so. I have to change into comfier Crocs or tackies and start working on flowers. I have to go to my storeroom. And start working on flowers for the weekend, because the week is gonna like swallow me, because I need to go do my nails. Like, oh my god. Here we are. These are engineered for the people who are gonna be standing, okay? This is just cute. I'm going to not have lights, so I'm starting late on the flowers because I was still baking and wrapping the cakes and all of that. So I'm going to start on flowers now and I don't think I'm going to finish, if I'm being honest with you. We're doing a few high flowers with 2 color stories, pampas grass and white, as well as green and red, for 2 separate events. I'm having to like invent little ways to make this work as a rental business, and we're still learning. Like, we're still trying to figure it out. Much like I used to use, what is this, pool noodles, but this green is such an eyesore. Like, it sticks out sometimes, like the little gaps. I can't find white ones locally, so I had to go back to using like floral foam, like Oasis, which I don't like. This particular one is for artificial flowers. It doesn't flake as much, it lasts a little bit longer. I do wrap them in cling wrap because I find that they keep longer. When I do that, they stay intact a lot longer as well. You can get a few uses out of them. And this is just like regular Oasis. If you see, if this wasn't wrapped, it would start to like disintegrate and flake and do all types of stuff with me, because I've used it a couple of times. There's like big gaping holes there, but like I have one more use out of this. Yeah, so as much as like it's like, oh, but like you already paid for the flowers and stuff, these are a cost that I have to keep incurring. The flowers flake as well, they fall, they get dirty, I have to replace them and stuff like that. So if you're looking to go into this kind of business, I don't know, flowers are gathering, right? And go for my fitting. I have to go for my fitting for what I'm wearing at the weekend to attend one of these weddings. This is me on my way to my fitting for my top. I'm getting a corseted top made. She's really done. She just had some beading to finish off yesterday. And yeah, I'm not gonna vlog in her home because she does work from her home and her family's around and things like that. I just think it's an invasion of privacy a little bit, so I won't even ask. So what have I been up to? A lot, but I'm making greenery now. I'm making like filler green from like green that I had to take off other flowers that didn't need green that fell off, flaking off. Like, I keep them in bags and I keep them around. So I'm just sitting here with a hot glue gun now, and I'm building greenery, and I don't have enough sticks, but this is what I be doing with my life, because I need more green than I thought to make centerpieces. Well, we finished last night. So tired. I added some wispy white bits, and I think they gave it some like a real nice flow and stuff, but I do need more red flowers. What's happening here, you ask? My chocolate sponges, something went wrong. It's a costly exercise, so I have to bake a new batch. Have you seen the price of cocoa powder? One of two things. things. I didn't put enough leveling agent for the amount of mixture I had. Baby, I don't know what happened. Something happened though. And now I'm having to turn my oven on twice, weigh out ingredient twice, wash up again. I hate it here. That is a nice steady meringue. We're gonna add our butter. There is nothing, and I mean nothing I hate, like the dishes that come from making a basic custard. Nothing. Nothing. Again, the glamour. Like I wasn't recording. I'm sorry, but you have the recipe. You do. I posted it before. Okay. Add your white food colorant here, and I'm out of food colorant. I have to get some tomorrow. And this is the brand I like. See, all finished. I always buy a big bottle. Add it here. Even if you're not gonna have a white cake, do it like this so that the off-white color does not disturb when you are trying to color using other colorants. Your color takes better if it's working with a stark white base. But add it right here. You're not really gonna see the difference much, but when you try to whip it, that's when it's gonna come through for you. But I don't have any. About to start flowers outside, but I need the light outside and I'm on load reduction. I'm not even gonna bother recording out here. The point is I need to do flowers. This is about a little, like 2 hours of work. It's at 12:10. So I'm gonna find room for these probably in the garage because I need to move them to my storeroom tomorrow because they're leaving Friday. Afternoon, like late in the afternoon. But yeah, quite a substantial piece. 6 of them. Good night. I'm gonna spray them with hairspray first to hold the pampas grass in place, because it moves, like it flakes, it goes everywhere. So this is the trick. Very lightly. just to set it in place. Ready. That you guys couldn't see them properly yesterday, but there is substantial arrangement. It's just I don't know how they're gonna perform in transit. I'm having a cup of spearmint. I'm gonna go get ready. I need to do my nails. I don't know when I'm doing my hair, if I am doing my hair. I think I'm gonna run out of time. It is Thursday, and we have a couple of errands we need to run in town, so I'm gonna take you guys with to get all of those done. It's a little bit before 9. I'm about to leave. That's why my hair's out. Y'all don't believe in having your hair out in the kitchen, but I have to remove the sponges that I want to ice when I come back and put them in the fridge, not outside, because I'm going to be a bit long, so I still need them to be cold, but not like frozen still. So I'm going to put those in the fridge, and then I'm going to take my cream cheese out of the fridge and put that on the counter, because I got the Lancewood one. I like the President brand, but I usually check which one is on sale. I like them the same taste-wise. They're a good product. So, it's in frozen. So I'm gonna go in the fridge. But the Lancewood one is still very, it's not smooth. The President one is like a fluffy, smooth texture. So even straight out of the fridge, you can just whip it, and then it's not clumpy and hard like to blend in with your buttercream. Lancewood needs to be set out and come to room, which sometimes I forget to do, and then I run behind because you tell I don't like it. Not the cream cheese. I don't like it when I do that. I have new hinges on here, and I had issues changing the hinges. Like I changed one, but my brother changed one, and then it snapped. And then I had to get 2. So now I have to be so careful when I open my freezer. These are gonna go like this. This is 1 tier. We have a total of 4 cakes to ice when we come back. These are not gonna be stacked in this order, but these go together. So 1, 2, 3, 4. It's really 3 cakes because one of these is a 2 tier. Like one of it's going on top like that. 6 inch, 8 inches. We've got some work to do when we get back, but I'll see you guys in town if I manage to. This poppy egg thing, guys, you can't just. You guys are always saying, oh, and then they say they're taking us with to the mall, and then we don't see them at the mall. Yeah, babe, they tell us to put it away. Like a naughty pee or something. I actually have a headache. It happens when I'm not sleeping properly. I'm gonna have like a really small cup of coffee, really small, because I'm going to do my nails, and I don't like using public toilets, so I can't have the actual size I want to have. But maybe I'll get like a medium-sized at Mug and Bean when I come back on my way back. You know, I do love to treat myself to a little Mug and Bean coffee. I do. I do. We have a Seattle now. Ah! I don't know how I never noticed Seattle's expensive. Like, I'm actually not sure how I never saw that. Like, when I'm in other parts where they had one, we stopped there for, like, I got a cappuccino, and for the same size that I get a larger one at Mug and Bean, it was the size of their smallest one. I was like, I mean, listen, I'm sure you have your reasons. Yeah. Shout out. See, very small. I added my collagen. Just a little, not like the amount I usually do. I added a teaspoon. And yeah, from my Hammy Jacobs. I want lots of stuff in town. Like what?
What do you want in town?
I want stuff.
Like what stuff?
Why?
What do you want in town?
We need to go to, I'll try to get things at Fenback, but we also need to see Norman.
Fen.
I'll check my list now. I did want coconut milk, but we can put it off to another day.
No, Abby. When appointments are easily.
I don't know. I'm hoping by Materre Abuya. I'm supposed to be there 10. Go start the car, go warm it up. Yeah.
The box out there.
You didn't even say hi to me.
Say hi,
Yeah, we did speak. Okay, bye. So we have to go use somebody else's car because the car we're gonna use is having a battery problem. I said the car we were gonna use is having a battery problem. We need to go use somebody else's car. When did I say it's our car? Hi. Well, Bilisham. We were made to wait in the queue for that fucking Willie's chicken for 40 minutes. 40.
Plus 10.
I could have crammed a cake. How cute. Oh, I feel like you guys can't see my nails. The length is perfect. She grew out my nail bed so we can like get a cute length that's good for work and stuff and still have it look cute because she grew out my. I hope they can see me because whatever. Hi! I couldn't take you with me, okay, to run my errands because I couldn't. I needed flowers, faux flowers for 2 cakes I'm working on. I needed to add to flowers I already have. Like these are gonna give some great movement in addition to some other flowers that I already have, and I needed some white flowers that looked like this. This was 100 rands. I'm not lying. And I hope y'all can see that. I hope it's in focus. If not, I don't know. Then I got 2 rat tail combs. There's a detail on a cake. And I think these are gonna work best for that detail. And they are gonna be my kitchen combs, but I don't know how I'm gonna explain that to people. But then I do also have a kitchen toothbrush, because it does a different splatter pattern than a normal painting brush. It doesn't coconut milk and stuff that I use for my coffee. Well, I'm going back to using it for my coffee because I need some. More red. Let's see pricing. I think this is 40 or 50 rands per stem. This is 35. This is 15, I think. 20 or 15. And then I've got these bunches to add. And that's a bunch right there. That's 30 rands. Then I needed thick cake boards. I sent for some. I don't know why he keeps doing this to me. Like, I think he thinks like this is some kind of a Mickey Mouse setup or whatever. But I literally wrote on my list on Monday. I sent somebody for stuff. I was like 3 thick 12-inch cake boards. Tell me why he sent me these Messonite cake boards. Why? By the way, you guys, the foundation of your cake is this. Like, this makes or breaks. I know y'all like to cut on costs and you think it's Messonite and then you can get away with putting like an 8-inch 4-layer cake and like even if it's a 2-layer cake that you cut into 4 and you have fillings and then you have icings and then you have toppers, it's too heavy for this. Okay? That's why it cracks at the base when you're picking it up. This starts to bow in the center because the weight on it is too much. Just build the people and use the right cake board, okay? Also, I'm sorry for your adding issue. Gone, maybe 7:30 by now. I should be in bed by 2 o'clock. I don't have good pace on me. I never have. And also, I'm a stickler. Like, things just need to be a certain way with me. Also, ganache, where it knows that's also why. Because these cakes are for Saturday. It's Thursday now. I don't play the game of icing multiple cakes on a Friday. One cake, a couple of cake, okay, cool. Small cake, whatever. Like more, and then you're working with the. That's the day it can smell. It can smell that you're hanging on by a thread. That's the day it's cracking and doing stuff. That's the exact day. So no, I will not be filling and icing cakes the day before pickup. Okay? We ice today, we do the toppings and everything else tomorrow. It gets picked up on that other day. Okay?
Will you at least take a message to my son?
The last person you want to take your message to right now.
Heard why you want the airport to go. Before you sit down, make sure you check in with some union reps. Right now, there's a car outside for you to take you home. Before you leave anything else. Please go. Stay true. Right? Yes. Follow right here. Yeah. All right. Had a couple of visitors this morning. The actor upstairs spent 2 hours drilling me. So this isn't Delaware County IED yet. It's a feds. Department of Justice.
Upstairs, just happened. Like, hey, hi, wow, you know what your father's like? Drops.
Good? Stand on the phone? Trying to get stuck on this fucking task assignment.
Are you seeing anybody? Let this roll.
statement for the family will be horrendous. Good afternoon. 2 years after that, filed formal adoption paperwork with the state. Ethan was there, but Susan, Ethan's tireless champion, found new doctors, patient, kind ones. A Risperdal was a great call. It stilled the voices inside Ethan's head. He got a job. Well, I thought you were gonna say something about a job fair.
Yeah? Does that mean you got referred into the pit and booth at a job fair?
I'm not sure. I think some of our exciting careers didn't tell me. I was recruited from the military. Truthfully, I just made that to the job to be closer. Yeah. I had no idea what I was getting myself into.
Hey, listen. Give her a sec.
There are more than they are willing to admit. And they will do anything to cover up what really happened. To keep the truth from being exposed. The blast that collapsed the pit was no accident. It was a jailbreak. Someone wanted those killers back out in the world.
Previously on the hunting party.
It's called the Pit, home to the most dangerous and violent criminals in history, all of whom the world believes are dead. Or at least it was, until the blast hit.
We have no security footage, no suspects, leads.
It depends if it's somewhere nice. Greece, Antigua, a senior attorney takes it. But if a witness needs to be deposed in the Everglades, that's handy.
What about children? Is that too personal?
You know, I realize by asking you to help me, I've put your life in terrible danger. I've been following you. Have you had your apartment swept? For what devices? No. Well, when we moved in, someone came from Cerberus. Who? Texas, someone. I don't mean to make you weird. Should you actually be out looking?
I don't look.
I poke, I prod.
The internet talk about this game.
Never give up.
What about meeting Chase Cornet?
No step.
Are you going with her to see her son?
No, I mean, why would I? That's private between her and Ben.
There has never been a distinct motives to build that up either.
And what did she do with all that cash?
And tea room before she eventually settled as Janet Esther.
Okay.
Okay, imagine her declared earnings against her expenses. She should have 4 to 6 hours.
It is in actual fact 2 o'clock. Because I just be knowing how slow I am and how long it's gonna take. Like, I just know me, okay? And I'm going to bed. I'll probably sleep, like fall asleep by 3. I'm really trying. I'm only like having timestamps on things because I'm like, I need to do something about my body clock. Like, it's messed up because the hours that I'm most productive, the world is sleeping. That's not very useful to me because, yeah, I lose a lot of hours that I could be doing other things, and I've electricity and things like that I need to think about. But yeah, the cakes are wrapped in the fridge, and I have my reasons for wrapping them. I guess I'll talk about them at some point. I'm tired. Okay, I'm going to bed. Night. Morning. I'm having my spearmint. I was prepping a desk on the other side to work on my flowers because I don't want them to like flake in the front because this is where we receive people. So I'm gonna take you guys with after I have my tea so I can finish up the flowers that are leaving later today and start decorating the cakes that are going out tomorrow. I wrap them and cling wrap the condensation, even if they were not frozen. If I know I have details I need to put on the cakes to finish off, I do this. And then I'll take them out for like an hour. It's a cold day, so an hour. On a hot day, 30 minutes is fine. Leave them at room, and then all the moisture will be on the plastic, and I'll take it off. And when I work on the cake, it'll be nice and dry. The elements that I need to stick will stick on nicely and all of that. That's why I do that.
You become very controlled around it. And I also recognize that, like, if it is an addiction or it's something that runs deeper, you can't.
Say what you need to say to each other that feels still productive.
Yes.
For the two of you.
Yes.
Yeah, but I
It's late. This was supposed to be done in the morning. I put these things out here in the morning. Then I got to working on the cakes. Now to finish this because it's pick up in like an hour or so. I need headsets. Let me put on some headphones. It's gonna go by quicker so I can be done. Yeah. I know, really big. I'm gonna spray them and then go get the center pieces that I made the other day in storage. Hopefully you guys can hear my headphones. All the cakes are done. My boxes are ready. They're leaving early tomorrow, like all of them are around 7-8. That's where we are. I need to wipe those dishes and pack everything away. I'm tired, man. I need to wash my hair. It's like 9:30 to 10. Morning vlog. I was up by like 4:30 to put these in the freezer, and I didn't vlog for y'all, okay? Because I was sleepy and tired because I'd just gone to bed. But this pickup is already here. She's 7:30. It's 7:25 and she's outside. So we gotta go. Yeah, bo. Okay. Thanks. My dear. Moshe. Gogo laila. Mkhoswaga. Ngargen mar. Uga mutshela. Lalu gali keze. Iyo. That one. Por qué? ¿Se sienten again? Remember that thing? My dear, say hi to the vlog. Kilusi doesn't have like a bank card or Wellington. Yaudi a sticker. Basa. Nangalikhezeli mem. Nganu uzithwereke khabo, nganu uzithwereke morwa. But yes, it's my pizza problem anyway. You shouldn't be next to each other. Open.
It was a mess.
Packed up at the venue. I'm gonna start doing the flower piece for here. I usually send it assembled, but it's local and I want to give it really good movement, so I was like, I'll come and do it in person. Coffee. I saw some gaps that I'm gonna have to fill in. The tables is pretty, but I want you guys to see the impact of florals even when they fall florals. So I want you guys to see the before The not eating. They were in my hair. Morning vlog. This is part of the flower from yesterday. I need to disassemble because it's rather big, but I'm at my friend's place. They're putting things back in place and the flower has to go. My baby.
Yeah, my 4-5.
Why? Different.
I don't do the swag. I no remember. So, I'm sorry, watch me. I gotta have to take you home. I'm sorry, more. I'm so streaming. Ma. No, or the ko ona jo, but it's not to feed people because they're still small. Hennessy. That's incredible. I don't understand. You understand like more run.
They have the other two in plastic bag. I mean the centerpieces, they put those in refuse bags. So I was just gonna leave this out here and deal with it in the morning, but now I'm like, oh, the morning mist, blah blah blah. My mom's like, the rain, there's no forecast for rain, but life happens. So these came back today. You see, like this sponge was on its last life. It's not even something I can say to my clients, oh, you like it was gonna come apart because I was using it for like the second time now or something. So I'm just gonna put it apart, and I was gonna do it in the morning, but now I'm like, let me just do it. And this will be me then signing out the vlog then. Bye.